The leader of Surrey County Council has been talking about the trauma of losing his daughter to a brain tumour. Emily was 21 and a student nurse when she died. Councillor Tim Oliver and his wife Debbie were at the launch of a new research centre for brain tumours today. They say they hope it'll help protect other families from the devastation they faced. Now, brain tumours are the most deadly form of cancer for children and young people. Around 16,000 people a year are diagnosed with one in the UK, but only 12% of those patients survive beyond 5 years. Claudia Sabasis has spent the day meeting families at the Brain Tumour Trust's new Centre for Excellence.
Happy, bubbly, full on. Words Emily Oliver's parents used today to describe their youngest child. She'd just completed her first term at university when she became ill.
She came home at the end of term, looked very tired. We just put that down to her sort of overdoing it as a sort of a fresher. But Debbie, who's a retired GP, identified sort of some of the symptoms, and 2 weeks later, Emily was then diagnosed.
She had a very rare childhood cancer, and she was given 3 months to live. So we threw everything at it, didn't we?
Emily died 18 months after being diagnosed with a diffuse midline glioma. Jasmine Marnie had the same tumour. She died aged 9. In the 14 years since, not one child has survived.
We were told from the off that there's nothing that can really be done here, but you have to hold on to that 1% hope. She was a very happy child, which was, and so she made all of it so much easier for us all the way through, quite honestly. She really did.
So this is a DNA sequencer. So one of the really important things that we do in the lab is we get the tumour tissue and we look essentially for which genes are going wrong in that particular cancer.
Professor Chris Jones leads the team here at a new brain tumour research centre of excellence. Their centre was launched today at the Institute of Cancer Research, and their work will focus on finding new treatments and be an international hub.
So we'll be taking some of the best ideas that are out there now about how we may develop new treatments for these children who have these tumours, taking ideas from our lab and from around the world, testing them on cancer cells grown in a dish to try to find the best ones to take forward into clinical trial.
We need to invest in research. We need to invest in the discovery science that underpins all clinical innovation. We need to take discoveries from the scientist bench to the patient's bedside, and that's what this centre here at the ICR is all about.
Today, Emily Oliver's parents attended the launch of the new centre and placed a tile on a wall of hope in her memory.
We're trying to use our experience in a positive way, and say, hopefully find a cure for brain tumours.
Yeah, I mean, it's something you would never prepare for or could be prepared for.
The hope now is that work achieved at the new centre will lead to trials within the next 5 years, giving hope to families like Jasmine's, like Emily's, those facing the most deadly of childhood cancers. Claudia Sabasis, BBC South East Today, Sutton.